If you ever feel anxious, listen up. Anxiety is something that affects millions of people every single day, and while there are many factors that can contribute to those uneasy feelings, what you eat can play a surprisingly big role. You might not realize it, but the foods you reach for when you're stressed or tired could actually be making your anxiety worse. So if you're looking for ways to feel calmer, more balanced and in control, it's time to take a closer look at what's on your plate and in your pantry. Let's dive into the top 5 foods you might want to ditch, or at least cut back on, if you want to keep your anxiety in check and your mood steady. Your favorite snack might be sneaking up on your mood. It's easy to crave comfort foods when you're feeling down or overwhelmed, but sometimes those quick fixes can backfire. Think about the last time you reached for a bag of chips, a handful of cookies, or a sugary drink when you were feeling stressed. Did you feel better afterward, or did your mood take a nosedive? The truth is, some of the most common snacks and treats can have a real impact on your mental state, and not always in a good way. Let's break down exactly what to watch out for, so you can make choices that support your mental well-being. Here's what to watch out for. When you're shopping for groceries or picking out a snack, it's important to pay attention to the ingredients and nutrition labels. Some foods might seem harmless or even healthy at first glance, but a closer look can reveal hidden ingredients that can mess with your mood. From added sugars and artificial flavors to preservatives and high levels of sodium, these sneaky additives can have a bigger impact on your mental health than you might think. So, let's go through the top 5 foods that could be making your anxiety worse, and talk about why they have this effect. First up, caffeine. That morning coffee might wake you up, but too much can make your mind race and your heart pound. Caffeine is a stimulant, which means it speeds up your nervous system and can make you feel more alert and focused in small doses. But if you're sensitive to caffeine, or if you drink several cups of coffee, energy drinks, or even strong tea throughout the day, you might notice that your anxiety levels start to climb. You could feel jittery, restless, or even experience heart palpitations. For some people, caffeine can also make it harder to fall asleep at night, and poor sleep is a major trigger for anxiety. If you find yourself feeling on edge after your morning brew, try cutting back or switching to decaf. Remember, caffeine isn't just in coffee, it's also in sodas, energy drinks, chocolate, and even some medications. Pay attention to how much you're consuming and see if reducing your intake helps you feel calmer and more balanced. Next, watch out for sugar bombs. Think sodas, candy, pastries. Sugar is everywhere, and it's easy to consume more than you realize, especially if you have a sweet tooth or rely on packaged snacks and drinks. When you eat a lot of sugar, your blood sugar levels spike quickly, giving you a burst of energy. But that high doesn't last long. Soon after, your blood sugar crashes and you're left feeling tired, irritable, and even more anxious than before. This roller coaster effect can make it hard to focus, disrupt your mood, and leave you craving even more sugar. Over time, eating too much sugar can also increase inflammation in the body, which has been linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression. If you want to keep your mood steady, try swapping out sugary snacks for whole fruits, which provide natural sweetness, along with fiber and nutrients that help keep your blood sugar stable. They spike your energy, then leave you crashing, feeling even more jittery. You might notice that after a sugar rush, you feel exhausted, foggy, or even a little shaky. This is your body's way of telling you that it's struggling to keep up with the rapid changes in blood sugar. For people who are already prone to anxiety, these ups and downs can make symptoms worse. Instead of reaching for another candy bar or soda, try drinking a glass of water or eating a piece of fruit. Not only will you avoid the crash, but you'll also be giving your body the hydration and nutrients it needs to function at its best. Fried foods are another sneaky culprit. Foods like French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, and even some packaged snacks are often cooked in oils that are high in unhealthy fats. These fats can increase inflammation in the body and make it harder for your brain to function properly. When your body is inflamed, it can affect the way your brain processes stress and anxiety, making you feel more on edge. Plus, fried foods are often low in the nutrients your brain needs to stay healthy, like vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. If you find yourself craving something crispy, try baking or air frying your favorite foods instead. You'll get the crunch you love without the added anxiety. They're hard to digest and can make your gut and your mood feel off. Your gut and your brain are closely connected, and when your digestive system is struggling, it can send signals to your brain that make you feel anxious or uncomfortable. Fried foods can slow down digestion, cause bloating, and even lead to stomach pain. Over time, eating a lot of fried foods can disrupt the balance of healthy bacteria in your gut, which has been linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression. If you want to support your mental health, try choosing foods that are easier to digest, like steamed vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Oh, and salty snacks? Chips, pretzels, salted nuts, and other salty treats might taste great in the moment, but they can have a hidden impact on your mood and anxiety levels. Too much salt messes with your hydration, and that can lead to tension and headaches. When you eat a lot of salty foods, your body holds on to more water to balance out the extra sodium. This can make you feel bloated, sluggish, and even a little irritable. Dehydration is another common side effect of eating too much salt, and when you're dehydrated, it's harder for your brain to function at its best. You might notice that you feel more tense, have trouble concentrating, or get headaches more often. If you're looking for a snack, try reaching for unsalted nuts, seeds, or fresh veggies with hummus. And don't forget to drink plenty of water throughout them third dom stikim churin sate kreman on ma dandai fan on staren den ni. Dradam daute to help your body stay balanced and your mind clear. Finally, processed meats, like deli slices and hot dogs, often have additives that can mess with your brain chemicals. These meats are convenient and tasty, but they're often loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and other chemicals that can disrupt the delicate balance of neurotransmitters in your brain. Some of these additives, like nitrates and nitrites, have been linked to increased anxiety and mood swings. Processed meats are also high in sodium and unhealthy fats, which can contribute to inflammation and make it harder for your brain to cope with stress. If you're looking for a protein source, try choosing fresh, unprocessed meats, fish, or plant-based options like beans and lentils. Not only will you avoid the additives, but you'll also be giving your body the nutrients it needs to support a healthy mind. So, what should you eat instead? The good news is that there are plenty of delicious, satisfying foods that can help keep your anxiety in check. Whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins, are packed with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants your brain needs to function at its best. These foods help keep your blood sugar stable, reduce inflammation, and support the production of feel-good brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. Drinking plenty of water is also key, as even mild dehydration can make anxiety worse. Try swapping out processed snacks for fresh fruit, raw veggies, or a handful of nuts. Instead of sugary drinks, reach for water, herbal tea, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime. Small changes can add up to big improvements in your mood and overall well-being. So, if you want to keep anxiety in check, try swapping these out for whole foods, fruits, and good old H2O. Remember, you don't have to make all these changes overnight. Start by picking 1 or 2 foods to cut back on, and notice how you feel. Over time, you might find that your mood is more stable, your energy levels are higher, and your anxiety is easier to manage. It's all about finding what works best for you and making choices that support your mental health. Your mind and your taste buds will thank you. Stay chill, friends. Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your body. By being mindful of what you eat and making small positive changes, you can support a calmer, happier, and more balanced life. So next time you're feeling anxious, take a moment to check in with yourself and your snacks. You've got this.